Hey, everyone out there on the screen. Have you ever had that moment, scrolling through your phone late at night, suddenly struck by a photo of a distant landscape, and instantly feeling an urge to drop everything and rush to that unfamiliar yet charming place? Or maybe you're stuck in the trivialities of work and life every day, feeling empty inside, desperate for a trip that can fully relax your mind, but getting more and more confused amid countless travel guides, not knowing where to go. Today, I'm here to solve that problem for you. The 6 hidden foreign gems I'm about to share are definitely not those overcrowded internet-famous check-in spots. They hold the purest natural wonders, the deepest historical deposits, and romance to the core. Each one allows you to temporarily escape the hustle and bustle of reality and find your own spiritual haven. From purple flower seas to blue paradises, from thousand-year-old ancient capitals to water cities. This travel sharing across half the globe will make you understand. True travel is never about rushing through scenic spots to take a few photos, but about letting both your eyes and soul embark on a journey, and these places are made for exactly that kind of travel. First up, let's dive into Provence, France, known as the purple romantic utopia. When people hear Provence, I'm sure most of you immediately think of lavender. That's right, this land is a paradise for lavender. A romantic sanctuary in every girl's heart and a dream honeymoon destination for countless couples. But today, I want to tell you that Provence's romance is far more than just lavender. Starting from June every year, Provence is wrapped in purple romance. From the Luberon Mountains to the Valençol Plateau, nearly 3,000 hectares of lavender fields stretch into an endless purple sea. I highly recommend visiting the lavender fields in the early morning. At that time, the mist hasn't lifted yet and the sun shines gently on the flowers through the clouds. The purple spikes are dotted with crystal dew, swaying softly in the breeze, and the air is filled with a fresh yet rich fragrance. Take a deep breath and all your fatigue and worries will be instantly healed. The Valençol Plateau is the best place to admire lavender. Its lavender fields are flat and open, with no excessive buildings blocking the view. Standing on the ridge, all you can see is pure purple as far as the eye can reach. The distant Alps loom in the distance. The sky is a clear blue, and white clouds drift like cotton candy, forming a stunning natural picture. Many locals come here in the morning or evening to walk their pets or sit on benches by the fields, lost in thought. That unhurried pace of life is what makes Provence most charming. Besides Valençol, Sous is another unmissable lavender town. Nestled deep in the Luberon Mountains, Sous sits at a higher altitude. So its lavender blooms a bit later, usually reaching full bloom in mid-July. And like Valençol's vastness, Sous' lavender fields cascade along the mountain slopes, paired with stone houses, churches, and winding paths in the mountains, adding a touch of antiquity and tranquility. Here, you can walk along hiking trails through the lavender fields, feeling the charm of the flower sea up close. Run your fingers over the dewy spikes, the touch is incredibly healing. You can also visit local lavender workshops to see how lavender essential oils, soaps, candles, and other products are made. All use pure natural ingredients with no extra chemicals added, making them perfect souvenirs for friends or yourself. Many people don't know that in summer, Provence is not only covered in purple lavender but also golden sunflower fields. On the edge of the Valençol Plateau, vast sunflower fields lie adjacent to lavender fields. The yellow flower heads always face the sun, bright and vibrant, creating a striking contrast with the purple lavender. Looking down from a high place, the interweaving purple and yellow resemble a vivid oil painting. No deliberate composition is needed. Every casual shot is a filter-free masterpiece, perfect for solo photos or couple portraits. After talking about natural scenery, we must not miss Provence's historical and artistic heritage. The small town of Arles is world famous because of Van Gogh, but its own charm is equally impressive. Founded by the Romans in the 1st century AD, the ancient Roman amphitheater still stands in the city center today. This circular building, which can hold 20,000 people, has weathered thousands of years of wind and rain. With traces of time all over its walls, yet it still evokes the glory and liveliness of the past. Every weekend, the amphitheater hosts open-air concerts and theatrical performances. Sitting on the ancient stone steps, listening to melodious music and watching the performances on stage, you'll feel as if you've traveled back to ancient Rome. It's an incredibly magical feeling. Van Gogh lived in Arles for 15 months, and in that short time, he created nearly 300 paintings. Almost every corner of this small town bears his footprints. The yellow cafe on Place Lamartine is where Van Gogh used to frequent. It still retains its century-old appearance today, with its bright yellow exterior wall shining brightly in the sun. Step inside, and the decoration is full of retro charm. Order a cup of coffee, sit in the seat where Van Gogh once sat, and look out at the street scene. You can almost feel the thoughts of this artistic genius as he pondered and created here. The banks of the Rhine River in Arles are where Van Gogh painted Starry Night over the Rhine in the evening. The setting sun dyes the sky and the river red, and the lights along the bank flicker, surprisingly similar to the scene in the painting. Standing by the river with the breeze brushing your cheeks, you can't help but marvel at the perfect blend of art and reality. Marvel at the perfect blend of art and reality. Cannes Côte d'Azur offers a different style of Provence. As a world-famous resort and the venue of the Cannes International Film Festival, its 7-kilometer-long Promenade de la Croisette is lined with neat palm trees like soldiers guarding the coast. On both sides are luxury hotels, restaurants, and high-end boutiques, filled with tropical charm and fashion. Every made during the Cannes Film Festival, the promenade is ablaze with stars. Film stars, directors, and producers from around the world gather here, with red carpets rolled out and flashlights popping non-stop, making this small town the focus of global attention. Even when it's not the film festival, you can stroll along the promenade, admire the clear blue sea and white beaches, or lie on the beach to soak up the sun, feeling the Mediterranean sunshine and sea breeze. When tired, find a seaside cafe, order a coffee, and look out at the distant sea to enjoy a leisurely time. Nice's Baie des Anges Bay of Angels is one of the most beautiful bays in the Mediterranean. Its curved shape resembles an angel's outstretched wings, living up to its name. The seawater here is crystal clear, showing a gradient from light blue to deep blue, like a huge sapphire. The Promenade des Anglais along the shore is lined with palm trees and flowers, making it an ideal place for walking or cycling. In the morning, many locals come here to jog, walk their dogs, or have breakfast in seaside cafes. In the evening, as the sun sets, the sea water of Baie des Anges turns golden, and the colorful buildings along the shore set off against the sea, creating a breathtaking scene. Many couples walk hand in hand here, enjoying a romantic atmosphere. When in Provence, food is an absolute must-try. Its cuisine is full of southern French charm, with every dish leaving a lasting impression. The local rack of lamb uses lamb from the Provence mountains with extremely tender meat. Marinated in herbs and roasted, it has a crispy outer layer and juicy interior, infused with the unique aroma of rosemary and thyme. Take a bite, and your mouth will be filled with rich meat flavor you won't be able to stop eating. Bouillabaisse is one of France's most famous fish soups, originating from the port of Marseille. Simmered with various seafood, tomatoes, onions, garlic, and other ingredients, it has a rich and delicious broth. Served with toast and sauce, it offers a rich texture. There's also lavender cake, a specialty dessert of Provence. Made with lavender essential oil, it's soft and fluffy with a light lavender scent. Not too sweet, perfect for afternoon tea. In Provence, I highly recommend staying in a rural homestay to truly experience local life. Wake up to the sound of birds singing outside your window, push open the window, and enjoy the view of distant flowers, seas, and mountains, breathing in the fresh air. During the day, rent a car and travel between small towns, experiencing different scenery and cultures. In the evening, sit in the homestay's courtyard. Sip a glass of locally produced rose wine and watch the sun set, painting the sky from golden to pink to purple. That sense of comfort and romance is indescribable. It's the ideal way of life. Next, the second spot I want to recommend is the Maldives, a cluster of pearl islands in the Indian Ocean. I believe many people have listed the Maldives as a must-visit on their life travel list. It's the ultimate dream for island vacations and a paradise in countless people's hearts. Composed of more than 1,200 coral islands scattered across the vast Indian Ocean. It's like pearls inlaid on a blue silk ribbon, pure, healing, and captivating at first sight. The sea in the Maldives is indescribably beautiful. The water is crystal clear with a visibility of over 30 meters, allowing you to clearly see the corals and tropical fish underwater as if they're right in front of you. Around different islands, the sea shows different colors, light blue in shallow areas, deep blue in deep areas with touches of emerald and azure in between, like a huge palette. Standing on the beach, watching the waves roll in and recede, the white foam gently lapping at your feet, you'll feel cool and relaxed, as if all your worries have been carried away by the waves. The most unique accommodation experience in the Maldives is the Overwater bungalows. Most of these bungalows are built over lagoons connected to the shore by boardwalks. Open the door and you'll be greeted by the boundless sea. The visual impact is incredible. The bungalows have large terraces with sun loungers and dining tables, where you can sunbathe, read books, or admire the starry sky at night, feeling the vastness of the universe. Many overwater bungalows also have private swimming pools and direct stairs to the sea, allowing you to jump into the water to swim or snorkel anytime, getting up close and personal with the ocean. It's an amazing experience. It's an amazing experience. It's an amazing experience. It's an amazing experience. Besides overwater bungalows, beach bungalows are also a great choice. Usually located right by the beach, they offer direct access to white sandy shores, surrounded by dense tropical plants for maximum privacy. The courtyards are filled with flowers and greenery, equipped with hammocks and sun loungers. You can spend a whole day relaxing in the courtyard, accompanied by sunshine, beaches, and sea breeze, fully unwinding your mind and body. The underwater world of the Maldives is a paradise for divers. Its rich coral reef ecosystem is home to colorful tropical fish, various corals, sea turtles, sharks, manta rays, and many other marine creatures. If you're an experienced diver, you can dive in deep-sea areas to explore more mysterious underwater worlds, possibly encountering rare. If you're a beginner, you can try introductory diving in shallow areas. Under the professional guidance of instructors, you'll experience the joy of swimming with marine creatures. This close encounter with the underwater world will be unforgettable for a lifetime. In the Maldives, there's a famous diving spot called Manta Point, a habitat for manta rays. Every morning and evening, a large number of manta rays gather here. Despite their large size, they're gentle and harmless. You can observe them up close or even swim with them. It's a thrilling yet exciting experience. Additionally, the Maldives has many shipwreck diving spots. These shipwrecks, eroded by seawater over the years, have become homes for marine creatures. When diving, you'll see various fish swimming through the wreckage, creating a spectacular scene as if you're walking through an underwater maze. If you don't know how to dive, snorkeling is a must-try activity. Just put on snorkeling gear and lie on the sea surface to enjoy the underwater scenery. In the lagoons of some islands, the snorkeling conditions are excellent, calm water and shallow depths perfect for beginners. You'll see schools of tropical fish swimming by and colorful corals within reach, as if you're in a dreamy underwater world, utterly enchanted. The Maldives also offers a variety of exciting water sports besides diving and snorkeling, such as jet skiing, banana boating, parasailing, and water skiing. Ride a jet ski speeding across the sea, feeling the wind in your hair. With the sound of the sea breeze and waves in your ears, it's extremely relieving. Sit on a banana boat pulled by a speedboat, experiencing the thrill of bumps and weightlessness, a mix of nervousness and excitement. Take a parasail high into the sky, overlooking the beauty of the entire island. The sea shimmers like a blue gem, and the islands are scattered like pearls. The view is absolutely stunning. These activities allow you to release stress and feel the rush of adrenaline. In the Maldives, you don't need any travel guides at all, just relax and enjoy your leisurely time. During the day, sunbathe on the beach, swim, dive or read and daydream by the hotel pool doing nothing but relaxing. In the evening, enjoy a seafood feast at a seaside restaurant, listening to the waves and feeling the sea breeze. It's incredibly pleasant. The seafood in the Maldives is extremely fresh, including lobsters, crabs, shrimps, and various fish. Chefs use simple cooking methods to preserve the original flavor of the seafood, satisfying your taste buds. Here's a reminder: the Maldives has an average altitude of only 1.2 meters, making many islands at risk of being submerged due to global warming and rising sea levels. So if you want to visit the Maldives, go as soon as possible. Don't let this beauty become a regret. Additionally, the peak tourist season in the Maldives is from November to April the following year, when the weather is sunny with little rainfall, perfect for traveling. The rainy season is from May to October. Although there's more rainfall, there are fewer tourists and more affordable prices. Budget-conscious travelers can choose this period and still experience the Maldives' beauty. The third spot I want to share is Santorini, Greece. A pearl in the Aegean Sea. If the Maldives represents purity, then Santorini is the epitome of romance. This island in the Aegean Sea, with its blue and white buildings, clear Aegean Sea, and magnificent sunsets, has become a dream destination for countless people and a paradise for wedding photography. Many couples choose to hold their weddings here to witness their love. Santorini's architecture is its most unique feature. White walls, blue roofs, and windows set against the clear blue sky and Aegean Sea look fresh and elegant, like a scene from a fairy tale. Most of these buildings are built on cliffs, stacked layer by layer in an irregular pattern, resembling a fairy tale castle from a distance. Oya Village is the most popular place in Santorini, with its most iconic architecture and the best spot to watch the sunset. Every dusk, tourists from around the world gather on Oya's cliffs, waiting for the sunset. As the sun sets, the sky is dyed in various colors: golden, red, orange, pink, purple, with distinct layers. The sea shimmers, reflecting the sky's hues like a golden ocean. As the sun gradually sinks below the horizon, the sky's colors continue to change, from vibrant golden red to soft orange, pink to dreamy purple. The whole process is breathtaking, making you lose track of time. When the last ray of sunlight disappears, brilliant afterglow paints the sky, matching the blue and white houses to form a stunning picture. At this moment, all worries fade away, leaving only shock and romance in your heart. Many people make wishes here. Besides Oya, Fira Village is another important attraction in Santorini. As the capital of Santorini, Fira is located in the middle of the island, offering a wide view overlooking the entire Aegean Sea. The streets are lined with exquisite shops, cafes, and restaurants. You can go shopping for unique souvenirs or sit in a cafe, order a coffee, and look out at the sea view, enjoying the village's leisure and romance. From Fira, you can take a cable car down to the seaside port or hike along the cliff path to Oya. The scenery along the way is stunning: blue sea on one side and blue and white buildings on the other. Every casual shot is a masterpiece. Santorini's beaches are also distinctive, with Black Beach and Red Beach being the most famous. Black Beach's sand is black, formed by volcanic ash after volcanic eruptions. It's fine and soft underfoot, not gritty at all. The black sand contrasts beautifully with the blue sea, attracting many tourists to sunbathe, swim, or walk along the beach, experiencing a different beach vibe. Red Beach's sand is red, surrounded by red cliffs, creating a striking contrast with the blue sea, due to its remote location and inconvenient transportation. It has fewer tourists, making it a perfect place for a quiet vacation where you can enjoy your own peaceful time. Santorini's history dates back to the 16th century BC, when a violent volcanic eruption shaped its unique landform. The volcanic ruins located in the middle of the island are a major attraction. Standing on the ruins, you can see the entire volcanic crater, with rocks of various colors: black, red, and more, creating a spectacular scene. You can also take a boat to the volcanic island to observe its geological structure up close and learn about Santorini's historical changes. Guides will detail the eruption process and its impact on the island, giving you a deeper understanding of this place. Santorini's cuisine is also distinctive. Local wines, grilled octopus, Greek salad, and tiramisu are must-tries. Santorini's wine-producing areas are mainly in the southern part of the island. The soil here is rich in volcanic ash, which is ideal for grape growth. The produced wines are mellow with a rich aroma, especially white wines, which have a moderate acidity and a light fruity flavor, delicious to drink. Grilled octopus is one of Santorini's signature dishes. Fresh octopus is grilled over charcoal, sprinkled with salt, pepper, and lemon juice. It's tender, flavorful, and not fishy at all. Greek salad is a refreshing appetizer made with tomatoes, cucumbers, onions, olives, feta cheese dressed with olive oil and vinegar. It's fresh, nutritious, and perfect for cutting through grease. Santorini has a pleasant climate with abundant sunshine year-round, making it suitable for travel in spring, summer, and autumn. In spring, Santorini is covered with blooming flowers, matching the blue and white houses to form a vibrant oil painting. In summer, the weather is sunny and the sea is blue, ideal for swimming and sunbathing. Although the temperature is a bit high, the sea breeze keeps it from feeling too stuffy. In autumn, the climate is cool with fewer tourists. Perfect for a quiet vacation where you can explore every corner of the island, feeling its romance and beauty. If you love romance and fairy tale scenery, Santorini is a must-visit. Here, you'll discover that such a beautiful place really exists like a dream. The fourth spot I want to recommend is Kyoto, Japan, a city carrying thousands of years of history and culture. From the romantic Aegean Sea back to East Asia, this thousand-year-old ancient capital attracts countless tourists with its unique zen and elegance. As Japan's former capital, Kyoto was once the political, economic, and cultural center of Japan, with a history of over 1,200 years. Unlike Tokyo's prosperity and hustle, Kyoto is full of tranquility and antiquity. Wandering through its streets, you'll feel as if you've traveled back to ancient Japan, relaxing both your mind and body. Kyoto's ancient temples and shrines are the soul of the city. Each temple and shrine has a profound historical heritage and unique architectural style, serving as the best window to understand Japanese culture. Kinkakuji Golden Pavilion is definitely one of Kyoto's most iconic attractions. Its official name is Rokuenji Temple, but it's commonly known as Kinkakuji because the outer walls of its core building, the Sheraton Golden Pavilion, are covered in gold leaf. Nestled against mountains and water, the golden building reflects in the clear lake, exuding tranquility and solemnity. Surrounded by dense trees and exquisite gardens, every detail showcases the refinement and elegance of Japanese aesthetics. Standing in front of Kinkakuji, looking at this glittering building and feeling the weight of history, time seems to stand still, filling your heart with peace. Kiyomizu-dera is one of Kyoto's oldest and most famous temples. Built against a mountain, its Kiyomizu stage is suspended in the air without using a single nail. A masterpiece of architectural history. About 13 meters high and supported by 139 pillars, the stage offers a wide view overlooking Kyoto's cityscape. Kiyomizu-dera is beautiful in all seasons. In spring, it's surrounded by blooming cherry blossoms like a fairyland, attracting many tourists in kimonos to take photos. In autumn, the mountains are covered with fiery red maple leaves, complementing the ancient temple's architecture, creating a breathtaking scene. In summer, it's shaded by green trees, cool and pleasant, a perfect summer resort. In winter, it's covered in snow, quiet and elegant with a unique charm. No matter which season you visit, you'll experience a different kind of beauty. Fushimi Inari Taisha is one of Kyoto's most famous shrines, renowned for its thousands of torii gates. These vermilion torii gates stretch from the foot of the mountain to the top, forming a spectacular torii gate tunnel. Walking through the tunnel, you'll feel as if you've entered a mysterious world. The vermilion torii gates shine brightly in the sun, making you slow down to feel the mystery and solemnity. Each torii gate is inscribed with the donor's name and date, mostly donated by businesses or individuals to pray for peace and good fortune. Climbing up along the Torige Tunnel, you'll enjoy the dense forests and beautiful scenery along the way. Although the climb is a bit tiring, when you reach the viewing platform at the top and overlook Kyoto's cityscape, it will all be worth it. Arashiyama is a famous scenic area in Kyoto, known for its beautiful natural scenery and long historical culture. Tenryuji Temple in Arashiyama is a representative work of Japanese gardens. Its exquisite garden combines small bridges, flowing water, pavilions, rock formations, and other elements perfectly, forming a stunning picture that showcases the unique charm of Japanese gardens. In autumn, Arashiyama's maple leaves are magnificent. Taking the Arashiyama Scenic Railway through the Maple Leaf Tunnel is an ultimate experience. The train runs along the Katsura River for about 25 minutes, with beautiful scenery along the way, endless maple leaves, clear river water, and ancient bridges making you feel as if you're in a moving painting, utterly enchanted. Besides ancient temples and shrines, Kyoto's alleys are also full of charm. Winding bluestone roads are flanked by traditional wooden buildings with tiled roofs and green plants climbing up the walls. Occasionally, you'll encounter pedestrians in kimonos walking slowly with exquisite lanterns, the crisp sound of ghetto wooden clogs echoing in the aerial feel as if you've traveled back to ancient Japan. A magical feeling. The scent of matcha and wagashi Japanese sweets drifts from shops along the street. You can step into a taimanad matcha shop, order a cup of authentic matcha with an exquisite wagashi, and enjoy a leisurely Japanese afternoon tea. The slight bitterness of matcha pairs perfectly with the sweetness of wagashi, offering a rich taste that lingers on your palate. Kyoto's cuisine is also distinctive. Besides matcha and wagashi, kaiseki ryori traditional multi-course meal, sukiyaki, and ramen are must-tries. Kaiseki ryori is one of Japan's most high-end cuisines, emphasizing fresh ingredients and original flavors. With exquisitely presented dishes like works of art, you'll be reluctant to eat them. Sukiyaki is a classic Japanese hot pot using high-quality beef cooked with vegetables, tofu, and other ingredients in a sweet and spicy sauce. The meat is tender and flavorful, irresistible. Kyoto's ramen is known for its rich broth and chewy noodles. Different shops have their own characteristics. Some have rich, mellow broths, while others are light and refreshing. You can choose a ramen shop according to your taste, and you won't be disappointed. Kyoto has different festivals and events throughout the year, breathing vitality into this 1,000-year-old ancient capital. In spring, Kyoto hosts a grand cherry blossom festival, attracting tourists from all over to admire the cherry blossoms and feel the breath of spring. In summer, there's the Gion Matsuri, one of Japan's most famous festivals. Held in July, the entire Gion area is decorated with lanterns, and parade teams in gorgeous costumes carry mikoshi portable shrines through the streets, creating a lively atmosphere full of festive charm. In autumn, the Maple Leaf Festival draws tourists to admire the beautiful maple leaves and experience autumn romance. In winter, snow scenes and New Year events transform the city into a fairy tale world, offering a quiet and beautiful winter experience. If you love history and culture, enjoy a zen and elegant atmosphere, and prefer a slow-paced life, Kyoto is your perfect choice. Here, you can slow down, wander through ancient temples and shrines, and feel the weight of history. Explore the depths of alleys to experience local life. Taste authentic Japanese cuisine and appreciate the unique charm of Japanese aesthetics. Kyoto is like a cup of mellow tea. You need to savor it slowly to feel its charm. The fifth spot I want to share is Yellowstone National Park in the United States, known as the treasure trove of Earth's natural wonders. From the 1,000-year-old ancient capital in East Asia to the vast land of North America, Yellowstone National Park showcases the magic and grandeur of the earth with its stunning natural wonders. As the world's oldest national park and one of the most famous, it gathers a variety of natural wonders: volcanoes, hot springs, geysers, waterfalls, lakes, canyons, wild animals, and is a natural geological museum of the earth. Here, you'll be deeply shocked by the magic and immense power of nature. Yellowstone's geological landscape is unique. As one of the world's largest volcanic craters, it has active underground magma activity, creating a rich variety of geological landscapes in the park. Geysers are one of Yellowstone's most famous attractions, with the world's densest concentration of geysers. The most famous one is Old Faithful Geyser, known for its regular eruptions every 90 minutes or so, hence the name Old Faithful. Each eruption shoots a 40-meter-high water column into the sky, which forms a brilliant rainbow under the sun, creating a spectacular scene that leaves you in awe. Old Faithful's eruption process is breathtaking. Starting with slight bubbling, the water column gradually rises to its peak, then slowly falls back, lasting about 4 minutes. Many tourists arrive at the viewing platform early to wait for the eruption. When the water column shoots up, exclamations fill the air as everyone takes photos to capture this stunning moment. Besides Old Faithful, Yellowstone has many other geysers, such as Castle Geyser and Great Fountain Geyser, each with a unique eruption style and scenery worth seeing. The Grand Prismatic Spring is Yellowstone's largest hot spring and the third largest in the world. Its colorful hues are like a palette spilled by God, breathtakingly beautiful. The center of the spring is a deep blue, gradually transitioning to green, yellow, orange, and red outward with distinct layers and vivid colors. The spring is surrounded by steaming mist which shimmers in different colors under the sun like a fairyland. To enjoy the full view of the Grand Prismatic Spring, the best way is to climb the nearby viewing platform. Looking down from above, you can take in the entire spring's beauty. The visual impact is incredible, unforgettable for a lifetime. Yellowstone also has spectacular waterfalls and canyons. The Grand Canyon of the Yellowstone is one of the park's iconic attractions, about 32 kilometers long and 400 meters deep. The rocks on both sides of the canyon are in various colors: yellow, orange, red, creating a spectacular scene, which is how Yellowstone got its name. The Yellowstone River flows through the canyon, forming the Upper Yellowstone Falls and Lower Yellowstone Falls. With a drop of 94 meters, the Lower Yellowstone Falls is higher than Niagara Falls. The waterfall plunges down, splashing water everywhere with a deafening roar, creating a stunning scene. Standing on the canyon's viewing platform, looking at the magnificent canyon and waterfall and feeling the craftsmanship of nature, you can't help but marvel at human insignificance. Yellowstone is also a paradise for wild animals, home to elk, bison, black bears, grizzly bears, wolves, antelopes, and many other species. Driving along the park's roads, you may encounter these animals at any time. Seeing herds of bison wandering on the grassland, elk shuttling through the woods, and black bears foraging by the road, you'll feel as if you've entered a primitive natural world, experiencing the vitality of nature. When I drove in the park, I encountered a herd of bison crossing the road. They walked slowly without hurry, and we had to wait patiently behind them. That close encounter with wild animals was truly magical. Here's an important reminder: when encountering wild animals in Yellowstone, always keep a safe distance and never feed them to avoid danger. The park has many warning signs about wild animals. Be sure to follow the rules to protect yourself and the animals. Additionally, Yellowstone's weather changes rapidly. Even in summer, there may be heavy rains, hailstorms, or other severe weather. Be prepared with rain gear and warm clothes to avoid catching a cold. Yellowstone is extremely large. You need at least 3 to 5 days to explore it fully. You can choose to drive yourself, which allows you to arrange your itinerary freely and go wherever you want. Or join a local tour group, where professional guides will share knowledge about the park and ensure you don't get lost. The park has many campsites and hotels for accommodation. If you love camping, stay at a park campsite to enjoy the starry sky at night and feel the tranquility of nature. It's an amazing experience. If you prefer comfortable accommodation, stay at a hotel in the park or a nearby town with convenient transportation. Whether you love geological wonders, wild animals, or magnificent natural scenery, Yellowstone National Park will satisfy you. Here, you'll feel the magic and grandeur of nature, gaining a new understanding of the world. Temporarily escape the hustle and bustle of the city. Immerse yourself in nature and experience a spiritual shock and baptism. Last but not least, the sixth spot I want to recommend is Venice, Italy, a 1,000-year-old city floating on water. As the world's only city without cars, Venice is built on water, composed of 118 small islands connected by more than 400 bridges. When you arrive in Venice, you'll first be attracted by its unique transportation. There are no cars or buses here. Boats are the only means of transport. Gondolas, water buses, and water taxis form Venice's unique transportation network. Taking a gondola along the canals is the best way to experience Venice's charm. A gondola is a narrow boat rowed by a gondolier gliding through narrow canals. On both sides are ancient buildings with vines climbing up the walls and bright flowers placed on windows. Occasionally, you'll see locals hanging clothes by the windows, filled with a sense of daily life. Most gondoliers wear traditional costumes and hats, rowing while singing Italian folk songs. The melodious singing echoes over the canals, enchanting you. Along the way, you'll pass many famous attractions, such as the Bridge of Sighs, Rialto Bridge, and St. Mark's Basilica, feeling Venice's history and romance. A gondola ride usually lasts about 30 minutes, and you can choose different routes according to your preferences to enjoy different scenery. When I took a gondola, the gondolier explained the buildings and history along the way, giving me a deeper understanding of Venice. St. Mark's Square is known as the most beautiful drawing room in Europe, the central square of Venice and a popular gathering place for tourists. Surrounded by St. Mark's Basilica, the Campanile Bell Tower, and the Doge's Palace. Each building is magnificent and full of historical heritage. Mark's Basilica is one of Venice's most famous churches and one of the most beautiful in the world. Its exterior walls are decorated with exquisite mosaic murals and marble carvings, with golden domes shining brightly in the sun, exuding solemnity and sacredness. Stepping inside the basilica, you'll be amazed. The walls and ceiling are covered with exquisite mosaic murals depicting stories from the Bible, each vivid and a work of art. The church also houses many precious cultural relics and works of art, dazzling you. The Campanile is the iconic building of St. Mark's Square, 98.6 meters high. Climb to the top to overlook the entire Venice Blue Canal's scattered buildings. And gliding gondola is all in view, allowing you to feel Venice's unique charm. Standing on the Campanile with the breeze blowing, looking down at this water city, you can't help but marvel at human wisdom and creativity. The Bridge of Sighs is one of Venice's most romantic bridges connecting the Doge's Palace and the prison. It's an enclosed bridge with solid walls on both sides and only one small window. Legend has it that in the past, death row prisoners would pass through this bridge on their way from the Doge's Palace to the prison, looking out at the world through the small window, thinking about losing their freedom and life. They would sigh, hence the name Bridge of Sighs. Today, it has become a symbol of romance. Many couples come here to make love vows, hoping to stay together for a lifetime. When I was by the Bridge of Sighs, I saw many couples taking photos, feeling the sweetness of love in the air. The Rialto Bridge is one of Venice's oldest and most iconic bridges. Built of white marble, it has many shops selling various souvenirs and specialty products, such as Venetian masks, glassware, and leather goods, each exquisitely made, perfect for souvenirs. Standing on the bridge, you can enjoy the beauty of the canals on both sides, a great spot for photos. Dating back to the 16th century, the Rialto Bridge has been restored and reconstructed many times but still retains its original style. It has witnessed Venice's rise and fall, an important witness to its history. Wandering through Venice's alleys, you'll find surprises around every corner. Narrow streets, ancient buildings, and exquisite shops are everywhere. Shops along the street sell various Venetian specialties, masks, glassware, leather goods, each exquisitely made. Venetian masks are famous for their variety and exquisite designs, an important symbol of Venetian culture. Choose a mask you like, put it on, and you'll feel as if you're in Venice's carnival, experiencing its unique liveliness and romance. Venice's cuisine is also distinctive. Local squid ink pasta, tiramisu, spaghetti, and seafood feasts are must-tries. Squid ink pasta is one of Venice's signature dishes. Fresh squid ink is mixed with pasta, turning it black. Chewy in texture, paired with squid, shrimp, and other seafood, it's delicious, not strange at all, but incredibly tasty. Tiramisu is a classic Italian dessert made with mascarpone cheese, coffee, ladyfingers, and other ingredients. Smooth and not too sweet, it's perfect with coffee. Venice's seafood feasts are also amazing, fresh seafood cooked simply to retain its original flavor, satisfying your taste buds. Venice's romance is in its bones. Whether taking a gondola along the canals, wandering through ancient alleys, or sunbathing in St. Mark's Square, you'll feel this unique romance. However, a reminder, Venice has a low altitude and is often affected by floods, especially in winter when high tides submerge many streets. If you want to visit Venice, check the local weather in advance and choose the right time to travel. Additionally, Venice is crowded with tourists, especially in peak season. To avoid crowds, visit in the early morning or evening to experience Venice's quiet beauty. I went to St. Mark's Square in the early morning. It was quiet, with soft sunlight shining on the square, making it extremely peaceful and beautiful. Alright, everyone, that's all for today's sharing of the 6 hidden foreign travel gems. The purple romance of Provence, the marine paradise of the Maldives, the blue and white fairy tale of Santorini, the 1,000-year-old zen of Kyoto, the natural wonders of Yellowstone, and the water romance of Venice. Each has its unique charm, worth experiencing in person. The meaning of travel is not about how many scenic spots you check in, but about experiencing different scenery and cultures, broadening your horizons, and enriching your life. In Provence, we learn to slow down and feel the romance of life. In the Maldives, we find inner peace and experience pure beauty. In Santorini, we immerse ourselves in a fairy tale world and believe in the power of romance. In Kyoto, we feel the weight of history and understand Zen elegance. In Yellowstone, we are shocked by nature's magic and grandeur, learning to respect nature. In Venice, we wander through a water city and experience unique romance and charm. Every trip is a spiritual baptism and growth. It allows us to temporarily escape the hustle and bustle of reality, enter a new world, meet different people, understand different cultures, and thus know ourselves better. After the trip, we may return to ordinary life, but the scenery we saw, experiences we had, and beauty we felt will become the most precious memories in our lives, inspiring us to bravely pursue the life we want in the future. If you're eager for a spontaneous trip and curious about the world, add these 6 places to your travel list. Maybe you can't go right now for various reasons, but it's okay as long as you have a distant place in your heart. You'll embark on your own journey one day to experience the beauty of the world. Finally, I hope every travel lover can find their own poetic and distant place, meeting a better world and themselves through travel. If you have other favorite travel spots, share them in the comments. Let's discuss and help more people discover the beauty of the world. See you in the next video.